Patrons, any OEM, any listed companies, national distributors can become our corporate patrons. And again, it can be. This is the only category where we allow a senior management, employees of the company to represent. Because normally, any large OEMs or national distributors, directors, owners will not come and attend the sessions. So we allow senior management to represent. The fees is only like 25,000 per annum. Of course, there are a lot of benefits attached to it. They get one sponsorship slot of 45 minutes, which is costing 90,000, and of course other benefits in terms of special pricing. Of course, they cannot vote and they can't be a part of the board. So these are our current corporate patrons. Infoban Technical Solutions. Anybody? Amar is here? Not? Okay. Apurva Computers, we have Apurva Computers se koi hai? Koi nahi hai. Shiviam Cloud, Akshay Thakkar, thank you for the patron. उसकी जरूरत नहीं है, खाली यहाँ पर कंट्रोल जरूर. ठीक है. And the latest addition is G&G Electronics, that is Electronic Bazaar. Anybody from G&G Electronics here? Okay. So they are the latest entrant as a corporate patron. Then we have distribution patrons. भाई क्या हो रहा है? लाइट इफेक्ट है. अभी हो गया? नहीं, अभी नहीं हो रहा. So distribution patrons में any national distributor or regional distributor or sub-distributor can become our distribution patron. We have a limitation in terms of how many can become distribution patron. We allow only 25 to be part of our ASIRT fraternity. Any proprietor, partner or director or family members can represent. The fees is 40,000 rupees per annum. And there are a host of benefits they are getting. So the current distribution patrons, I have missed one, which is that the latest entrant. So we have one more distribution patron joined recently, so that is not really here. Okay. So again, thank you very much for. वापस क्या किया भाई? ये चलाऊं? Okay. So all these distribution pattern also are giving us a lot of sponsors, and we really thank them for being with us. Thank you. So if you have any Q&A, if you have any questions, you can take it up. Thank you very much. I'll invite Kaustup to take it further. Thank you.
To reintroduce the slides that we feel that we go through, but it's always important to keep on looking at getting the information refreshed every time. It's good to see more and more of distributor patrons and other sponsors and the corporate patrons. And most importantly, the increase in the membership. That is the best thing that's happening. We are actually progressing more and more with more and more of members or people wanting to become members here. So that's the power of ASIRT. And I think you should give yourself a big hand for that. So, as you mentioned, we have a special guest again. I would like to invite Akshay from Shiviom to take the stage and help us know what all portfolio that he has, the product portfolio and the solutions that he has to share with us, the information. Akshay, over to you.
की यूज़ करना है
मोबाइल में तो so wanted your attention I think
बस छोड़ तो है
without mic as well
बस
wonderful
हाँ
thank you
माइक यूज़ करना
Thank you.
माइक के लिए
वो रिकॉर्डिंग हो रहा है तो मे बी माइक यूज़ करना होगा
बस
गाइस थोड़ा इंटरेक्टिव रखते हैं सिंस वी हैव गॉट सम लेटेस्ट अपडेट फ्रॉम अक्षय जी कि हम लोग का 10 मिनट्स का नहीं है 45 मिनट्स वी हैव so we have good amount of time and I would like to interact with each of you. More and more feedbacks are appreciated and we have a special quiz. Of course, sir ने बोला एक quiz था but sir ने किया नहीं. We was ready with the quiz. But we have some surprises for you guys at the end of the presentation and would appreciate if you guys can participate.
You start? Awesome. Thank you for your patience, guys. And first of all, I would like to thank to all the members to allow me take this presentation slot. Unfortunately, I was lucky to have the slot until the last moment as well. So thank you to all those members and members who were able to who left this opportunity and give it to me to present it all together. So thank you board members, thank you all the members as well. So to start. Everybody might be knowing about Shivami, right? I would also like to thank all the board members and the members for allowing the second generation take up a new responsibility as well, and to get into your lives, help you upsell, cross-sell amongst each other, and introduce my company, Shivyom. Basically, we are a distributor, SaaS distributor in India. We started with Google Workspace, we started with Microsoft, and now we are moving our image altogether to mobile device management, access management, that is IAM, and also getting into a little bit of endpoint security as well. So today, I would like to introduce you guys to ScaleFusion. Basically, ScaleFusion is all about mobile device management management, understanding at what level you can manage your devices, may it be endpoints, may it be mobile devices, along with giving them managing the access of data, what type of data can be accessed through different devices, what type of different servers can be accessed. You can manage your user life cycles. Along with, you can also they've also introduced device security altogether, which will be portraying in the next slides. So I'd like to introduce Lalit. He's being my friend, my colleague, helping me, acquire a lot of resellers around, partners around Mumbai region so far. But yes, we would over time like to, expand to all over the country as well. So welcome, Lalit, please.
Thank you, Akshay. Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Akshay. Thank you for giving us a chance to present our solution, what exactly we do. And guys, since it's 45 minutes, I want to utilize the entire time. And a lot of inputs were given by Akshay, right? MDM, IAM, we all are using mobile device management. I would first of all try to introduce myself. I have been working with ScaleFusion for last 6 years now. I head BFSI and Pharma as these two verticals which are quite critical for us. Apart from that, my base location remains Mumbai, but I keep on traveling on different locations. I represent the company called ProMobi Technologies. Now you have been hearing about ScaleFusion. Just a quick question to all of you. Did you guys any time before came across the name called ScaleFusion? Maybe few of you must have. ScaleFusion. सर आप कल ही आए थे, आप कल ही आपको पता चला था, but anyone else? Oh, wonderful. At least we have 3-4 people. Oh, Harsh bhai. Thank you. At least, so it's our bad we was not able to reach out to your partner ecosystem, but not the least. It's a product of ProMobi. Now ProMobi, it's a Make in India organization headquartered in Pune, Viman. We are proud, we are exclusive into enterprise mobility management solutions, and one of the product is ScaleFusion of us. Now, I would like to elaborate more on ScaleFusion first. Now, ScaleFusion as a product is in market for last 10 plus years. Now, what exactly ScaleFusion is? Now, again, a second question to all of you. Did you guys heard about MDM, mobile device management? Wonderful. Is the IAM term clear to you all guys? Identity Access Management Solution, because we are going to play around this. We have a quick role play also to make it more simple, so you guys would relate with your use cases and you can start pitching to your customers too. So ScaleFusion, being in industry for last 10 plus years, is capable enough to manage all major platforms from a single console. Correct? So what all platforms we manage? We manage Android, Windows, iOS, macOS, Linux, Chromebook. Correct? All in a single console. On top of it, let me go to our mission, of course. Correct. So here on the slide, you can see 3 major modules, right? I started with ScaleFusion MDM. As I said, it supports 6 major platforms from a single console. We are now catering more than 11,000 plus customers from a single console. Right? Across verticals, the famous verticals for us which are working is BFSI, NBFCs, IT, Pharma, Education, Healthcare. Those are our prospect customers. Of course, we closely work with partners like you to target our end customers. But the interesting piece here is we didn't stop ourselves only to MDM piece. We have our own conditional access IAM solution which helps us to make more practical. So the combination of these two, MDM plus its own identity access management solution, is the solution what enterprises need today. Right? Not only to manage their devices which are owned by the organization, but to also prevent access of their official data only on trusted devices. Correct? And of course, I would like to go on that piece also, what exactly Velta does. But To start with, MDM. Now, sir, anyone can help me with? Of course, there are a lot of people who knows about MDM. What exactly are the functionalities of MDM, mobile device management? Any one of you? Sir, since you heard a lot about MDM. So what is the use case? Any use case because guys, we have a special quiz. The people who ask questions, not at the last, please, sir. Wonderful, sir. These two, of course, patch management and encryption. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So your good name, please. Oh. So Bhavenji recently, like yesterday, he connected with me. He have an opportunity, right? He have a use case. And Bhavenji, I would really appreciate. So I would like to spend not more than 2 minutes to discuss the use case what Bhavenji has. So Bhavenji got a customer who has a requirement, like who is using more than 400, 500 devices, multiple platforms, I believe, which are combination of Windows and Mac, and they want a robust cloud-based solution which will help them to manage devices from a single console with certain functionalities. So what exactly MDM does? MDM enables an IT enterprises to manage all those devices from a single console with some device management functionalities. What functionalities? Patch management. Every platform, be it Windows, be it Mac, comes with patches, right? Those OEMs, Apple pushes some updates. You need to make sure, and IT needs to keep all their operating systems updated. It's completely automated, right? On a single click, all your devices are updated with all the latest patches. Third-party app management. There are a lot of productive applications which an IT wants to push on your devices. So you are not failing on your work, right? You're always updated. Remote control. Beautiful feature, right? Encryption. Those are company-owned devices, various platforms, has to be encrypted. So those are the various features and functionalities which are powered by MDM. We have more than 10 years of experience into this. Again, as I was saying, it helps you with Mac device management. One of the important features is OS update and upgrades, right? Encryption, file vault encryption you can see on the website. Okay, very good question, Bhavyanji. Apple, when we talk about Apple, of course, there's one player which comes into the mind, right? Which is JAMF or Kanji, which are exclusive for Apple MDM solutions, right?
So basically in Apple, when you have an EQP partner, Apple themselves gives you the MDM solution fee for every Apple device.
Sir, Apple, as such, doesn't have their own MDM solution. They do partner with third party for sure. They have a device management, like Google has their own MDM with limited features. Apple also does have something in place, but it's not a full-fledged device management solution.
I would like to add here, it's not MDM, it's more of an ABM free services which they give. So ABM is a service which is given by them and it integrates with one of the MDM vendors, which is one of us.
So again, there are many enterprises who doesn't want a full-fledged device management services, but could be a couple of features which are powered by ABM. But again, a solution like us become a preferred solution. Why? Because every enterprises are using combination of platforms. The top management uses Mac, are powered by Mac. The leadership team or the operational team are using Windows, desktops, laptops, and there's a field resource who are using maybe an iOS device or Android devices.
So when this question comes like how different we are, in Apple like it's only one Apple operating system which is being done by the console. With us, it's all the platform. What we do, we make IT team life simple. एक ही console में everything is there with it. Again, this is just the start. When you heard about our 1IP filter, you will be loving our product for sure.
So I directly jumped on the important piece because to talk about device management, there are a lot of features. I hope you guys have heard about AirWatch, SOTI, 42 gears. We are one of them. We have many use cases where we have migrated big players like AirWatch to ScaleFusion, like from SOTI to ScaleFusion across industry verticals. But how we differentiate from others, right? One of the key USPs we tried to make, and we are trying to develop something which is more practical and which is required by the industry. Adding zero trust device. Just a second. Conditional email access. So the base is your MDM. On top, we have our own IAM solution. What solution it is? It's a zero trust access. For this, I have a quick role play. Maybe Bhavyanji, I'll choose you, right? We request all our partners to ask 3 questions to the end customers, and it really helps. The first questions, it's a story of 3 questions. The first question, Bhavyanji, what email solution you're using?
It's a Google or Microsoft backend platform and front end is out.
Okay, so you're using Google Workspace, right? Wonderful. Maximum time, the response which enterprises give to the partners is Microsoft. I hope you all agree, right? 70% of time people are using Microsoft. Maybe 20-30% people will say, of course, we use Google Workspace. And the remaining ones maybe are dependent on ISOP or some other solution providers. Second important question. Bhavyanji, if you are using Google Workspace, right? Do you allow your employees to access Google Workspace or official email on their personal devices?
Yeah, we do on their personal mobile.
Absolutely correct. 99%, not 99%, 90% enterprises, they say yes. And there are multiple reasons, right? The reasons could be to maintain the flexibility of that employee. That employee is always on field, right? You cannot open his company-owned device, which is a laptop or something, and access the email. He wants access of email or official applications on the go. And primary device is his own smartphone. That could be powered by Android, which is Google, or it could be iOS, which is powered by Apple. Wonderful. So we also get the same answer is yes. The third very critical question, which is an eye-opener. If you allow your users, employees, to access your official email on their personal device, is there a mechanism to prevent data leakage from that device? Wonderful. The answer is no. Trust me, this is the burning issue what all enterprises have these days. They want a solution. I give you a solution, Bhavyanji. I give you a solution, ScaleFusion, and its complete suite offers you a comprehensive solution. And what output it will be, I will make sure, Bhavyanji, you would be accessing your official email and official applications only on those devices which are trusted by your organization. Correct? So trusted device would be, one would be your company-owned device, which could be a laptop of Windows or Mac. Second trusted device would be your own personal phone, which could be an iOS device or an Android device. If I'm allowing you to access your official email on your personal device, I will add some policy without spying on your personal space. Policy like you cannot steal any official data from your personal device. Steal, I mean to say, if you are downloading some attachment, you cannot share those attachments to your WhatsApp group. You cannot copy anything from your email body and paste it on your WhatsApp group. You cannot take screenshots from your mobile phone, especially of your work data. You are open to do whatever you want to do on personal phone. This is how ScaleFusion helps enterprises.
If I download the attachment and resend that attachment, then
It won't. You can't. You can't, sir.
so it restricts or it gets encrypted.
So it encrypts. Android supports encryption, but it restricts. You can't. Once you try to share it, it won't say no, sharing is not available.
Okay. Does it raise any kind of flag also that this person is trying to?
So MDM concept and IAM concept are completely depend on preventive measures. So it never gives you the alert in terms of what data has been shared, but it will stop you sharing those documentation or any critical data from official or trusted device.
It is saved on the device, but then I cannot copy or share or nothing I can do with that.
Absolutely correct, sir.
Does it create a lock?
Does it create?
Which can be audited?
We can say that. So eventually what happens, enterprises use a combination of device management. One is company-owned device. Company-owned device are primarily your laptops, your desktops, your MacBooks. And there's a combination of BYOD also. Certain privileged people are allowed to use official and productive applications on their personal device. And why I've been precisely saying emails, because email becomes your core app, which is frequently used on your mobile devices. So it's a combination of BYOD, which is bring your own device. I hope everyone is aware of BYOD concept.
What about forwarding?
So forwarding,
Suppose I get an attachment, the attachment is important. Don't allow me to download, but I will forward it to my friend and then he will download my personal ID. I will forward and download.
okay, wonderful, sir. It's a very important question to all of you. So what happens, sir, if it is Android suppose containerization, right? You get a separate container. In that container, you can download your data. But if you try to forward it to your personal space, it won't be allowed. No.
Any email ID, not only personal.
So that what happens now, it's a feature of email. It's a feature of email DLP basically. So email providers like Microsoft and Google Workspace, they offer you certain services where you can block on what all domains a user should not be able to send that document or forward that document. No, so DLP is a big pool, right? It's a big product altogether. Of course, we offer some DLP features like in Windows, your USB can be blocked, right? Copy paste can be blocked. Your data sharing can be blocked. What all websites you can surf on a browser, that can be blocked.
We are talking about the security of the data in my mobile, or it's MDM, right?
Correct?
Now it should be 100% foolproof. Suppose if I get an attachment and you don't allow me, suppose attachment can't be downloaded. Fine, that's okay. But that attachment can be forwarded. So what is the meaning of putting that MDM in my mobile?
So MDM, again, it's a concept, it's a large concept where we need to have a very deep discussion, because MDM helps you to keep your official data separate from your personal space. When it comes to BYOD, bring your own device, which is again a very critical place where data is easily compromised, right? So this forwarding, this concept, no, sir, your point is very valid. We here,
When we get the security should be foolproof with the data leak also.
Absolutely.
So, foolproof solution rather than 10 paste and all that.
absolutely correct. That's why I've come in, sir. Those forwarding data, for example, I can receive any kind of document on my official email, right? Without downloading also from my email, without MDM or without any other solution, I can forward to my personal email from where I can download the data. So this feature is enabled and offered, those kind of services offered by email providers. When you go and ask to Microsoft, boss, I want to blacklist certain domains on which a user should not be able to send any kind of data. I am a BFSI firm, I am an NBFC firm, right? So such services are offered by this one. Email DLP also never prevents data forwarding. They will only show you. Like, it's a monitoring system. For example, if Lalit Ghorpade forwards some critical data from official email to personal email, email DLP will only show the admin team that Lalit Ghorpade has forwarded some critical data. It won't prevent.
Can we block on the keywords based on the keywords?
Absolutely correct. Because Chrome is a browser which is getting used on your personal phone. I can manage your browser.
Email attachments based on the keywords inside the file.
Again, it's a part of email services. Email suite.
So basically, email, Google admin and Microsoft admin, like initially the lower plans don't offer it, but once you try to upgrade it, they do offer all these services where you can block those certain domains, where you can block those certain emails, where you can make them, specifically talk to just those specific domains as well. And you can they give you a certain type of restrictions for the type of files as well.
Thank you, Akshay. And email service does offer that.
So it's a combination of a lot of softwares. Anyways, in this age, you might have seen, there are a lot of different combinations of softwares that achieve that 100% DLP. That's why, like earlier he mentioned, DLP is a vast topic to talk on. Like it's a never-ending requirement altogether.
So in fact, IAM is also used to be a really long topic, right? But to have some practical features, we have listed down. For example, I have been talking a lot about emails, but email, of course, remains the core application of any business, but there are a lot of other applications, right? It could be a CRM tool for a bank, for an NBFC company, or a SAP or an HRMS tool, which contains some critical data, and as a mobile user, we want those applications to be used on devices. So our solution not only controls, not only applies conditions on your email, but also on your third-party applications. Maybe you must be using some CRM tool, a Salesforce, right, which again has some critical data. Even I can apply conditions on that. You can't remove any data from your Salesforce app. You can't take a screenshot. That is how data is getting prevented. Device authentication, very important. This is something modern management, right? I trust your device, then only you can access your official or critical data on those devices. If that device is not authorized, not managed by our solution, no. So for example, Bhavyanji, at this point of time, he can go at a cyber cafe, he can type gmail.com, enter his credentials, he can log in to all his critical data. He downloads, next day he comes back, he says, I don't want to work for my organization. Does IT has control? Does business has control? No. This is how this solution offers. SSO, again, a very important feature of an IAM. You get a single page, single sign, you have multiple applications, have a standard common page of your tool. You can design it the way you want. So this modern authentication solution, right, we don't call it as an IAM solution. It's a combination of multiple major modules which I started. The MDM becomes the major piece. On top of it, it's our own IAM solution. We try to position this solution in market as ZTAA, which is Zero Trust Access Solution. Those are features. Now again, a very important piece, guys, Velta. Anyone came across compliances as a requirement? CIS level 1, CIS level 2. Bhavyanji, since you asked about Apple ecosystem, I hope you might have came across compliance requirement. So there's a lot of requirements which is coming in, especially from those enterprises which follows certain regulatory bodies, maybe RBI, SEBI, or IRDI. They want compliances. You get those features from here. Veltar is basically an endpoint security tool which offers some key important features like our own VPN, which works only on those devices which are managed by ScaleFusion again. The important and the USP of this solution is all these three modules works from a single console, from a single agent. You no need to install multiple agents on any of the devices. I'm not going on deep dive. Premium complementary support, again, one of the key differentiator of ScaleFusion. Again, it's a second or third question maybe. Bhavyanji ka ek fix hai, gift. You guys do Intune or any other cybersecurity solution? You all are connected to some OEMs, right? There's always a support mechanism which all the SaaS industry needs to offer. Sir, could you please help us with, for example, if any customer is struggling with that solution, any of the solution which you do, right? It could be a global player. That customer may reach out to OEM through some mode of communication. It could be a chat, it could be a call or an email. What is the ideal response time of that OEM support team?
It is a premium support and 24 hours.
Oh, wonderful. 4 hours for premium support. Thanks for the response. Any other responses, guys? Not for the premium support, for the standard support? 24 hours. Any example of any product? Product का कोई सा product का नाम, like Intune का support है 48 hours or something, 24 hours? How we differentiate, I'll tell you. Thanks for your response, sir. The promoters of the ScaleFusion, right, Mr. Hari Krishnan Karnan and Amnab Chakravarti, when they plan we want to get into SaaS industry, which is nothing but annual subscription. If you want to make money in SaaS industry, you will start making from second year onwards, right? First year is not the year where you start making money. To retain your customers, you need to have support on the top. So we are 330 plus team members across India, across globe in fact, and we got more than 12% of our team is support which operates from Pune. And how we differentiate? Now you get a plain dashboard from where you are managing all your devices, right? It's again a cloud-based solution. Now IT admin is the person who is responsible to manage all the devices, who is responsible to apply some policies across your devices. He gets a chatbot. Now that chatbot is not powered by a robot. For example, if he has any issues on the devices or if he wants any kind of help, he immediately writes a message. Hi, I want some help. Any guesses what could be the response time? I'm just talking about the standard support of ScaleFusion.
Somebody will be available, right?
Absolutely immediate, but sir, any time. Wonderful, sir. Thanks. It's 2 minutes. Your first line of response is 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes, in fact, I'll say. And it's not a robot, it's a human to human interaction. And this is not a premium support, this is the standard support, which is again 24/7. For premium support, of course, we want to give some premium support, especially for those customers who are in big ticket size. They want some special attention. Indian customers don't want to spend time on chat as well, right? They want a phone number, they want someone dedicated. That is how premium support comes into the picture. Single pane of glass, again guys, everything. ScaleFusion, its own IAM solution and its own endpoint security. Everything comes in a single console. Industry, those are few of the brands which we are working. To take few names in BFSI, we have been working with Union Bank, HDFC, Bobcat, Finobank, and many more. Any questions, guys, for me?
You said for SSO, is SSO applicable even for Apple devices?
So all platforms. All platforms. The beauty here is, at one point I am helping you to manage all your devices across platform again with MDM capabilities. On the other side, with IAM, I am helping you to apply conditions on your users. You may have an employee strength of 1,000, right? Half of them are on field. I can apply conditions on all the users. I have special integration with Google Workspace, Microsoft, Zoho, Rediff email, even ISOP too. And any applications where I can apply conditions which is on modern authentication or SAML 2.0. That is how it comes.
How about if it's for all applications? Suppose I have my own ERP or my own CRM, I can use the path URL.
Absolutely, Bhavyanji. If your applications, be it CRM, be it Salesforce, or any other application which is getting used by within your organization, if it supports modern authentication and it's on SAML 2.0. Our experience, most of those applications which are CRM, Salesforce, or any other applications which is developed are based on SAML. Please guys, any questions?
Apple devices, which is on the UID, does it support your MDM?
Yes, of course.
I think Apple does support the UID for MDM.
So Apple does support, but what happens, the look and feel cannot be compared with Android. Android has a different framework, right? Android supports containerization. It helps you to create a visible container. It's called as work container, right? In which you will have only those applications which is given by your IT. So in your personal space, you may be using your day-to-day applications for personal lifestyle. But in that work container, you will find only those applications which are given and which are productive to you. Those could be, one could be your email, maybe an Outlook, MS Teams, a Chrome browser, and maybe your CRM or your HRMS application, correct? So this is the story of Android, because Android supports a different container. The look and feel gets changed. But when it comes to Apple, Apple also supports BYOD policy. You simply search on Google, Apple BYOD policy, they have a full article printed. Only the difference is the look and feel of the device. They never help you to create a separate virtual container, although a logical container is created. I hope that answers your query, sir. Still confused? No, sir. Apple supports. Apple supports, but both operating systems are different, right? Apple altogether have a complete article. They support BYOD. Please, sir.
In the device when it is bifurcated into the official and the personal space on the mobile device, and the official WhatsApp business application is allowed in the working space of every company.
Correct.
Is there some way WhatsApp can be controlled?
So very important question. In fact, say, first of all, we need to understand the behavior of WhatsApp. WhatsApp was for common people, right? For common people, they upgraded WhatsApp to business, but that business doesn't offer configuration to third-party players like us. There are some plans in place. Maybe down the line, after 6 months, WhatsApp may come up with some configuration on which I can start applying some conditions. But now, if you allow WhatsApp, be it business or be it common WhatsApp, on work container side, your purpose of preventing data will be destroyed. You cannot do that. It's again a limitation of the WhatsApp and as an application. But since WhatsApp is coming up with some features where some third-party players like ScaleFusion or any other can start applying conditions.
So in the same way, if we have teams in the workspace container and data is shared between teams, between the users may be external to the organization or internal to the organization using teams.
Correct.
Again, I can copy paste from here and send it to some external team user. So, okay, I believe that control will happen at Teams level.
Absolutely, guys. Teams is again much more better controlled app. Please, sir.
Yeah, so as you said that WhatsApp is completely an external application.
Correct.
Okay, it does not give you any APIs, anything to integrate. It's a completely a self-driven
Open platform. Correct.
In that case, the application is blocked. Can have this kind of it's a peer-to-peer.
So copying of data is very much possible on WhatsApp also. If that WhatsApp is given on your personal device in a container, I am assuming you are using an Android device and you have allowed your organization to enroll your device into MDM. So what happens? A container gets created. If your organization takes a call, सर को देना है एक बिजनेस ऐप जो ईमेल का है, मे बी आउटलुक और गूगल वर्कस्पेस, एक क्रोम ब्राउज़र देना है और एक व्हाट्सएप भी देना है, तो आपका डिवाइस कैसा दिखेगा? ऑन पर्सनल साइड यू मे हैव ऑल दीज एप्लीकेशंस. आपके पास ईमेल भी होगा, व्हाट्सएप भी होगा एंड क्रोम भी होगा, बट कंटेनर में मल्टीपल एप्लीकेशंस आपको दिखेंगे. सो एंड्रॉयड सपोर्ट्स डुप्लीकेसी. So you will find 2 applications of Chrome, one in personal, one in container, 2 applications of your email, one in personal, one in container, 2 applications of WhatsApp, work in personal, one in container.
Can't I transfer the data?
No. So you can only access your official email only in that container. First beauty is that. भले से आपका Gmail ऐप आपके पर्सनल साइड में भी है, but you cannot access official email on your personal side. That is strictly no. First level of security. Second level of security, whatever you download from your email, from your container, work container, that saves in that work container only. You cannot access that saved data, official data, from your personal side. Second, also enterprises can prevent access of personal data from work side. Even that is prevented. WhatsApp, again, it has certain challenges. If you have configured your personal device, personal contact number on your personal space, and if you try to configure the same number on your work container, you have to log out from there. That is again the behavior of WhatsApp.
Basically, there will be a two application for each mobile wherever your solution is installed.
So that is the behavior of Android. One for personal, one for work. So iOS, as I told, right, iOS never has a containerization, the concept of containerization. In iOS, what will happen? There won't be duplicacy. Your existing application will be converted into managed app. But again, there are certain level of policies which Apple allows. Apple has some APIs, copy paste, that can be prevented. Only the limitation what Apple has is the screenshot. That also MDM players like us, we have that feature available, but that applies to the entire device. And in Android, it applies only on the container. Your personal space, you can take screenshots. But in Apple, if you plan to take or block screenshot, it will apply on the entire device, and no user will allow their IT admins to block the screenshot.
How does it apply in the education sector? Because I have one device which my own personal,
Correct?
which I come to the school, use that, go back home and use my personal one. So how does it really bifurcate?
Sir, again, that is something BYOD policy that can be like experimented using geofencing. There are many solutions like geofencing, lot of device management. Absolutely. So device management in terms of this geofencing, file vault, BitLocker policy, remote control, all those features remains. Location tracking, live location tracking, very important feature, right? These are device management piece. Today, when we discussed our solution with partners, right, the interesting piece remains the IAM tool. Like 2 years back, when we used to discuss, it was always MDM. But now the story has been changed. When we do participate in few cybersecurity events, you will find vendors of IAM solution. Not because there's a buzz in the market. Not for specific industry vertical, but across industry verticals. Burning issue remains with few verticals like BFSI, NBFC, manufacturing, limited organizations who follow some regulatory bodies. Before concluding or before giving it to Akshay ji, 2 regulatory guidelines which are floated by SEBI and RBI. If any organization, any enterprise, be it small or be it big, who follow those regulatory bodies, right, if they allow their employees to access official data or official applications on their personal devices, right, first tag, those devices needs to be empowered by MDM. It's very simple. Second, if MDM is there, and then too, there is some data leakage is happening, you need to have an IAM solution too. So touchwood, we are at right place at this point of time because of we are going and growing very aggressively in market. The combination of ScaleFusion, one IDP is the preferred solution.
Lalit, I think you can highlight the rugged devices, what we did with Zomato and IFB banners with
Correct.
Kiosk के बारे में बता रहा हूँ.
Correct. So MDMP is again, guys, as I was saying, right, it becomes quite repetitive. We help you to manage multiple platforms. Now, multiple platforms with various device types. What exactly device types means? For example, if this big screen is powered by Android, I can manage this too. With rugged devices, right? You may have seen POS devices where you swipe your credit cards. Even those are powered by Android or Windows. We have capability to manage that too. Zomato being one of our major customer in rugged device space. More than 70,000 plus devices powered by Newland, Zebra, those kind of custom devices. We have capability that as well. Absolutely correct, sir.
So you go to any retail stores, you see that big screens, even that can be customized, especially in the jewelry side. We have to customize it. I'm talking about the panels, and yes, on the POS machine where you scan and pay, even that can be managed.
Correct. So we closely work with, of course, government institutions, especially government of UP, where our solution is deployed on more than 28 lakh devices. We have been a consulting solution provider for UP government, for Yogi ji, especially in education department, where we help them to manage devices like the smart boards, which are powered by Android. So one of the initiative what UP government has taken, they are replacing all blackboards by smartboards now. Correct? Again, they want some comprehensive solution which will manage those devices and give some realistic data. How many times a teacher has been using those applications, log in, log out, right? Safety of those devices too can be tracked by us.
We are also time up.
Akshay, you want to add something?
No, we
Oh, the questions, Q&A.
Okay, go for it. I guess we are time up. So.
Thank you team for your time.
Last but not the least, I guess we are on time, is pipeline generation. So we have a drive where if you kind of create certain amount of pipeline, we are ready to incentivize you as well. So over time, you create a pipeline of 10 lakhs to 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 1 crore and so. It's basically to push the drive and, give you more incentives out of it. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Oh no.
नहीं भी और है. Thank you, Akshay, and the ScaleFusion team for giving us the insight into such an interesting product. I'm sure this also adds to the portfolio of the Make in India that we so eagerly await. We would definitely want to encourage all Make in India products as something which really pushes our technological advancement and the kind of intelligence that we have inborn here in India or Bharat. So a big round of applause to the team, and Akshay, thank you again. So now with this we come to some presentations for which there is always a full house. These are again a continuity of the member presentations, which was quite a highlight in Synergy, and I think there is a continuity of the same presenters. Let me call upon in alphabetical order.
I don't mind.
Okay, so we start with Mr. Tushar Shah, Paths Enterprise, as the first presenter, the member presenter. Please give him a big hand. Mr. Tushar Shah. What do you recall of Tushar's last presentation, the first presentation that he did? So I'll call Raju Bhai to continue his journey. और कहानी में कुछ चेंज है. Thank you तुषार भाई. Over to you.
So मुझे लगा कि कुछ तो वो लड़की की तरह मेरे बारे में अच्छा बोलेगा. So I can give you a 30 second. So good evening friends. So this is a repeat telecast of my story Raju Ban Gaya Gentleman. This story was how to generate a passive income. No mutual fund, no SIP, nothing, just purely a real partnership. So let me start with the story. Button नहीं था भाई. So first the disclaimer, this is a work of fiction, blah 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 blah. However, if you feel this is your story, then we are in the same team. So 1990 computer era began in India. राजू भाई और उसके कुछ दोस्त साइंस ग्रेजुएट हुए. दे थिंक कि भाई चलो कंप्यूटर में ही जर्नी चालू करते. तो दे स्टार्टेड विद देयर जर्नी विद द असेंबलिंग ऑफ पीसी. लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ अस, हमने सबने 90s 95 के आसपास असेंबलिंग ऑफ पीसी से स्टार्ट किया. ओके, एट दैट टाइम इट वाज द बिगिनिंग ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स. स्लो हो रहा है. सो क्लाइंट के लिए अगर क्लाइंट को एक डेस्कटॉप चाहिए हमको फ़ोन करे, क्लाइंट को VSNL का आईडी चालू करना है हमको फ़ोन करे। तो राजू भाई बेसिकली क्लाइंट के लिए सुपरमार्केट, और आज के ऑक्शन के टर्म्स में बोलेंगे तो ऑलराउंडर। बैटिंग करना है तो भी वो करेगा, बॉलिंग भी वो करेगा, समटाइम्स तो ऐसा होगा वही बॉल डाल के विकेट कीपर भी बन के खुद बॉल पकड़ेगा। सो दैट वाज द बिगिनिंग ऑफ आवर राजू भाई जर्नी। ओवर द पीरियड उसके पता चला कि यार इसमें कुछ ज़्यादा फायदा नहीं है, मैं बैट्समैन बॉलर वो फील्डर सब कुछ करता हूं पर ऑक्शन में मुझे ज़्यादा पैसा नहीं मिलता है। सो लेट मी गो फॉर अ स्पेशलाइजेशन, कुछ फोकस करूं जिससे पैसा तो ज़्यादा मिले। So he started and his friends all have decided कि कुछ core expertise करते हैं। So some of their friends become a CRM ninjas। कहाँ पे करूँ तो फटाफट होएगा? हाँ, थैंक यू। यहाँ पे कि वहाँ पे? यहाँ पे ना। Some become tele warriors and some become are on cloud। आज वाला क्लाउड वाला कोई आया नहीं है पर ठीक है। अपना राजू भाई बन गया माइक्रोसॉफ्ट सॉल्यूशन पार्टनर। माइक्रोसॉफ्ट सॉल्यूशन पार्टनर बनने के बाद कोई बोलता है कि भाई लिनोवो का लैपटॉप चाहिए, ये चाहिए कि नहीं, सॉरी एनी अदर इंक्वायरी अदर देन माइक्रोसॉफ्ट मैं नहीं करता हूँ। सेइंग नो टू अपॉर्चुनिटी और इंक्वायरी मीन्स जीरो अर्निंग एंड समटाइम्स अ लॉस ऑफ क्लाइंट। कहाँ आओ? यहाँ आ जाओ। हंस, चलो यहाँ ही खड़ा रहता हूँ। वेरी गुड। हाँ, नहीं ये तो अपने को ऑक्शन में भी ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा। माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का पार्टनर बनने के बाद 10-15 साल में काफ़ी पैसा बना लिया। कोविड आया, ही रियलाइज कि साला सिर्फ पैसा बना के कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस भी करना पड़ेगा। तो संडे को सुबह क्रिकेट चालू कर दिया, शाम को मंगलवार एंड गुरुवार को पिकल बॉल चालू कर दिया। कभी कभार शाम को ऐसे ही बैठे बैठे सोचता है कि यार हु इज़ नेक्स्ट आफ्टर मी, क्योंकि लड़का तो सैन फ्रांसिस्को में गूगल में काम करता है, लड़की सेटल हो गई लंदन में, अब कौन मेरे बाद क्या। ये जब भी माइंडसेट रहता है ना तभी वापस एनी इंक्वायरी which needs an extra effort or which tries to pull you out from your comfort zone हम वापस ना बोल देते कि नहीं यार ये नहीं होएगा मुझे। So again the same thing, saying no to an opportunity means zero earning and sometimes loss of client। अब क्लाइंट की बात करते हैं, ये तो जब तक राजू भाई की बात कर रहे थे। क्लाइंट के लिए तो आज भी राजू भाई सुपरमार्केट है, भले तभी 20 साल का था अभी 50 का हो गया, पर राजू भाई के तो क्लाइंट तो फोन करता है लिनोवो लैपटॉप लेना है क्या करूं। अब राजू भाई क्या करते हैं, एसर्ट के मेंबर बन गए, एक काम करो ना लिनोवो लेना है तुम ब्लूकॉम में बीरेन भाई को फोन कर लो। अच्छा पर डेल लेना है तो एक काम करो मिरेकल में राजेश भाई को फोन कर लो। तो बेसिकली आज प्रेजेंट राजू भाई क्या कर रहे हैं, वही सब काम कर रहे हैं जो पहले भी करते थे। अब क्लाइंट क्या होता है कि नाउ फॉर क्लाइंट डिफरेंट वेंडर्स आर गिविंग डिफरेंट स्पीच। तू ही कर ले भाई। हाँ बस ये अच्छा है। हाँ सो क्लाइंट कंफ्यूज क्योंकि देर आर नाउ 6 or 7 वेंडर्स स्पीचिंग दैट डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट। तो क्लाइंट वापस फोन करेगा राजू भाई को, राजू भाई बीरेन भाई बोलते हैं लिनोवो लैपटॉप अच्छा है, राजेश भाई बोलते हैं डेल अच्छा है, मैं क्या करूं। राजू भाई उसको समझाते हैं रुको मैं दोनों के साथ बात करता हूं और फिर लैपटॉप बेचता हूं। अब यहाँ पे राजू भाई क्या बन गए, नॉन प्लेइंग कैप्टन। क्यों? क्योंकि वो सब कुछ काम वही करते हैं, ही गिव्स एडवाइस, ही रिसर्च, ही डू एवरीथिंग, बट उनको पैसा एक भी नहीं मिल रहा है। बराबर है। सो हियर द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू जनरेट द पैसिव इनकम। सो लेट मी इंट्रोड्यूस पाथ्स द पैसिव इनकम जनरेटर। तो मैं मेहनत किया है भाई। ओके नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। So let me start with the introduction parts. So we are ISO certified IT service partner, experience of 34 years, office in Vasai and Andheri, 55 plus of teams. We are managing more than 25 FMS site. We have a strategic partner with 100 plus partners pan India. We have area wise field team and dedicated remote support team. Next slide. We can help you for hardware AMC support, AMC support, software licensing, mail solutions like Microsoft, Google, backup solutions like Veeam, Carbonite, Acronic, server setup, firewall setup, NAS. So basically everything under one roof. मेरे पास हर एक की एक्सपर्टीज नहीं है पर मैं एसेट में करीबन 220 जन को पहचानता हूँ, तो आई एम अ प्रो इन दिस फील्ड। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। एक दिन क्या हो गया, राजू भाई क्रिकेट खेलते खेलते आज बोला कि आज बाला के साथ डोसा खाने को नहीं जाना है, घर पे जल्दी पहुंच जाता हूँ। 9 बजे घर पे पहुंच गए तो पता चला कि बाजू वाले विशाल भाई भाग रहे। क्या हुआ विशाल भाई? अरे भाई मेरा वसई में फैक्ट्री है, वहाँ पे सर्वर बंद हो गया है, तो कोई है वसई में जो मेरा सर्वर अभी ऑन कर दे, ये कर ले। अजय भाई बोले बॉम्बे से तो वसई डिफिकल्ट है, लॉजिस्टिक इश्यू ये वो, कॉस्ट बॉस्ट बैठेगा नहीं। सो गाइस वसई, बोईसर, पालघर, तारापुर, ये इंडस्ट्रियल बेल्ट में मोर देन 10,000 SMEs, they are looking for a reliable and trustworthy IT partner. This is a big opportunity. So we have a ready infrastructure in Vasai. हमारी dedicated Vasai की team है. We are ready to collaborate with you to grab these 10,000 opportunities. Next. Collaboration. For me, collaboration is nothing but a focused teamwork. That is nothing but a collaboration. एक डिसाइड करते हैं टारगेट, काम शेयर करते हैं एंड फोकस करते हैं, टीम बनाते हैं, वी विल विन। सिंपल है। कोलैबोरेशन इज सिंपल कि यू स्टे फोकस ऑन योर नीश, योर प्रोडक्ट, योर एक्सपर्टीज, लेट अस हैंडल बैक एंड, ऑन साइट, ऑफ साइट सर्विसेज। सो वी आर बेसिकली योर एक्सटेंडेड आर्म, वी वांट टू वर्क लाइक यू। नेक्स्ट, कोलैबोरेशन को सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए क्या चाहिए? तो इट इज़ वेरी सिंपल। एनी टीम जिसको भी लगता है कि हम चैंपियन बन जाएंगे, उसको क्या चाहिए? एक टीम मेंबर्स जो भी खेलने वाले हैं उनके बीच में ट्रस्ट, एंड सेकंड कैपेबिलिटी। तो द फर्स्ट ट्रस्ट, ये रूम में कितने को लगता है कि आई एम अ ट्रस्टवर्दी एंड रिलायबल? सो ये रिपीट टेलीकास्ट है, मुझे पहले से ही पता था, तो मैंने स्क्रिप्टेड भी किया हुआ है, एंड दिस इज द बेस्ट टेस्टिमोनियल आई एम ऑलवेज गेटिंग फ्रॉम ASIRT। सेकंड इज द कैपेबिलिटी। आई ऑलरेडी शोन यू, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड, के हाउ द पाथ इज एंड व्हाट इज द कैपेबल। यही इवेंट पे, इसके पे ही जाना, मेरे को मत देखना कोई। दिस इज द कैपेबिलिटी। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। नाउ व्हाई दिस वर्क इज वेरी सिंपल। वी आर लुकिंग फॉर कोलैबोरेशन, नॉट कॉम्पिटिशन। we respect you and your partner, and it is very simple. आप 6 मारते रहो, मैं लास्ट बॉल पे 1 रन लेने के लिए तैयार हूँ, तो आप नेक्स्ट ओवर में वापस 6 मार सको। एंड वी आर अ प्रोसेस ड्रिवन कंपनी, तो हमारा क्वार्टरली स्टेटमेंट बनता है, क्वार्टरली ट्रांजैक्शन स्टेटमेंट आपको आ जाता है, एंड वी फॉलो अप विथ यू कि आप हमको बिल भेजो तो हम आपका पेमेंट क्लियर करें, बिकॉज वी हैव अ टारगेट इन आवर ऑफिस कि क्वार्टर एंड हुआ, उसके विद इन 15 days यू क्लियर एवरीथिंग। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। How this work? You make solution, we manage it. You make product, we will deliver, supply, install it. You provide tele or cloud, we will maintain the device and infra. Just pass an opportunity, we will follow it. We are like your AI robot. You give us command, we will execute it. Next slide. So अपने राजू भाई को ये जम गया, बोलता है क्रिकेट भी खेलने को मिलता है, पैसा भी मिलता है, मेरा तो धंधा मेरे पास है ही और अच्छा है, 2 दिन पिकल बॉल भी खेलूंगा, कोचिंग भी ले लूंगा। सो उन्होंने कर लिया म्यूचुअल पार्टनरशिप। तो राजू भाई इज नाउ वेरी हैप्पी। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। सक्सेस स्टोरीज। सो फर्स्ट एपिसोड में आई हैव शेयर्ड अ सक्सेस स्टोरी ऑफ 4 पीपल। जयेश शाह डिजीकॉम, अतुल मोरे माइथोसिस, पंकज शाह टेक्नोप्लस, एंड आफ्टर 10 मिनट्स सितीश कोटक फॉर्च्यून। तो आज मैं आई विल स्टार्ट विथ क्रिएटिव वेबो, बराबर है। सो ही एज अ क्लाइंट जिनका वो वेबसाइट और वो सब हैंडल करता है, ही जस्ट रिफर्ड मी। मैं वहाँ गया, मैंने उनके साथ AMCs एंड वो सब बात किया। लकीली आई गॉट द AMCs विद इन 1 year। आई गॉट ऑलमोस्ट माइक्रोसॉफ्ट लाइसेंसिंग एंड वो सब काम हमारे पास आ गया है। नाउ वी हैव स्टार्टेड FMS ओवर देयर, एंड अभी उनके थ्रू हमको और एक क्लाइंट मिला हुआ है। सो इनको 2 क्लाइंट का शेयरिंग चालू हो गया। एक और मैं बेचने में आई एम अ प्रो, ऐसा मुझे लगता है, क्योंकि मैं 4-5 साल से बहुत जन को बेच चुका हूँ ये रूम के अंदर। तो आपने अगर क्लाइंट दिया तो आप अगर 5 लाख का माल बेचते होंगे तो मैं 10 लाख का तो माल बिकवा के दे दूंगा, बराबर है। सेकंड इज जयेश सोमपुरा। जयेश सोमपुरा और मैं करीबन 30 साल से एक दूसरे को पहचानते, एक्चुअली वी आर नेबर्स, तो हम लोग तो 50 साल से एक दूसरे को पहचानते हैं, बराबर है। हाँ, तो जयेश एंड वी आर वर्किंग विद मेनी क्लाइंट्स, और हमारा काफ़ी ऐसा है कि अल्टीमेटली मीन्स हम दोनों करीबन एक दूसरे के क्लाइंट के साथ करीबन 40-50 लाख का धंधा साल में आराम से कर लेते होंगे। सो दिस इज समथिंग आई वांट टू से कि आप अपना काम करो, मैं मेरा काम करूंगा, पर लेट्स मेक अ टीम, तो हम जीत सकते हैं। तो थर्ड, जिग्नेश या संदीप सराफ एब्सोल्यूट नहीं आया आज। ओके, तो जिग्नेश एंड संदीप सराव अगेन दे आर क्लाउड स्पेशलिस्ट. मेरे कोई भी क्लाइंट का कोई भी क्लाउड के इंक्वायरीज आती है, हम उनको देते हैं, उनकी टीम फॉलो करती है, उनकी टीम सॉल्यूशन बनाती है, उनकी टीम बेचती है. एंड लास्ट मेरे को लगता है 4 या 5 साल से उनके वहाँ पे जितनी भी हार्डवेयर इंक्वायरीज या AMCs या कुछ भी लैपटॉप डेस्कटॉप चाहिए, इवन उनके ऑफिस के लिए भी लैपटॉप चाहिए, सो इंस्टेड ऑफ कॉलिंग टू द मार्केट देयर टीम कॉल्स अस, हम बनाते हैं प्रोडक्ट और उनको देते हैं. सो अगेन द सेम थिंग, अराउंड 50-60 lakhs का बिजनेस एक दूसरे के साथ हम लोग साल का कर रहे हैं. सो दिस इज व्हाट एक्चुअली आई वांट टू से, कि अगर आपको पैसिव इनकम जनरेट करना, यू स्टार्ट ट्रस्टिंग द मेंबर्स, trusting me and start giving me the opportunity which you are going to say no. क्योंकि अभी जैसे अपना राजेश भाई है, राजेश भाई को सुबह क्रिकेट खेलना है 7 से 9, 9 से 11 ASIRT के साथ खेलना है, 11 से 1 उनके विलेपाला ग्रुप के साथ खेलना है. टाइम किधर है उनके पास बिजनेस के लिए? तो he can give that inquiry to me. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. सो अगर किसी को भी लगता है कि वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस करना चाहिए, अभी 50 है, जितना पैसा कमाएंगे उतना वापरने वाले नहीं है, नेक्स्ट जनरेशन अपने से ज़्यादा स्मार्ट है और बैठे बैठे पैसा कमाना है, तो जस्ट से हाई एंड सेंड हाई टू ऑन दिस नंबर 9867287591. बाकी का मैं मैनेज कर लूँगा, बाकी का मैं बेच दूंगा, मैनेज कर लूँगा. और अगर किसी ने नहीं भेजा है तो बाद में 2 घंटे में मेरे को आपको बेचना है, वो याद रखना, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ हाई भेजो. आई वॉन्ट एटलीस्ट 88 हाई. थैंक यू वेरी मच. ये अच्छा था.
हमको तो पहले से पता था कि राजू भाई जेंटलमैन है, बट आज देख रहे वो सुपरमैन भी हो गए. तो आई थिंक हमको बहुत एक्टिव होना पड़ेगा ये पैसिव इनकम कमाने के लिए. तो जो उन्होंने हाई बोला है वहाँ पे और भी कुछ आप लिख सकते हो, बट पहले हाई भेज देना, क्योंकि अभी 88 के सब उन्हीं के पास है. सो थैंक यू अगेन तुषार भाई. I will now call upon Mr. Pranav Badega, PAL India, to continue with his presentation. Welcome. All yours.
Of yours.
Thank you. So yeah, thank you that you reminded me I have 10 minutes, but I'll take only 3 to 4 minutes. My things should be done. So basically, my company's name is PAL India. It would mean friend of India. बहुत सारे सोचते हैं कि मैं यूपी वाला हूँ तो शायद मेरा सरनेम पाल है, इसके लिए मैं पाल इंडिया हूँ करके. एंड दिस इज थैंक यू. And these are the companies I head. So we are into clearing, forwarding and logistics for last 100 years. We are into corporate defense, HR and computer education. And today we are going to talk about the education part. अच्छा, ये भेदभाव नहीं करता. अब साइड बढ़ा दे. Okay, so we are 18 years into existence. We have trained 62,000 plus students. We are, because we need to work with defense, so we are ISO 9001, 27001, CMMI level 5, MSME, private limited company. And we do all types of training, that is training at institute, home or office, offline, online, hybrid, corporate training. कोई भी कमाने का मौका नहीं छोड़ता मैं. Okay, and the company's motto, quality training assured. Yeah, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया था, the modes of training that we conduct. So that is, I have 450 plus trainer who work for me, and because I have to work with defense, that is 14 lakh forces, I need to have a rich pool of trainers with very good experience and the quality training. And we do all the modes. That is corporate training. We can send the trainer at your premises, that is your client's premises, to train. We do offline. almost a similar thing, online and hybrid. So basically many times what happens is there are four or five offices of a client. So for that premises they want physical training and other people would attend it online. So that is your hybrid training. We have our own institute. One of them is at Ville Parla. Okay, so you can send your participants or somebody who wish to train at our institute, and also we do this one-to-one training. So many times what happens is the decision maker is a director who would like to know the product, how does it work. Typically Office 365, before placing an order with you, you like to know how it works. So basically what I can do is I can send my trainer at his office and do individual one-to-one training and explain him how the features work. Okay, so basically this is the most, the ASIRT prefers the first one the most. Okay, Office 365. अभी आजकल क्या हो रहा है कि जब भी हम लोग लाइसेंस सेल कर रहे हैं, the margins are so low, means it is hardly, means मेरे को यही पता नहीं आप लोग ये बिजनेस कैसे चलाते हो करके. Okay, and all kudos to you. Okay, so means we go and do the training for them. ओके ना हम लोग क्या करते हैं, व्हाट हैपेंस इज, आप लोग क्या करते हो साल में 15 से 20 मिनट क्लाइंट के साथ कनेक्ट करते हो. What happens is when we go for training on your behalf, we spend 25 to 30 hours with them. Many a times they ask us the question कि भाई इसके लिए क्या काम आएगा, तो we could say कि भाई इसके लिए सर if you go for MS project it would be a complete and awesome thing. भाई किससे करें सर, इनसे जिनसे हम लोग आपने भेजा उनसे कनेक्ट करें. कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि सर इधर प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, व्हाट डू वी डू. ओके सर इसके लिए आप ऑटोडेस्क के ये प्रोडक्ट क्यों नहीं लेते हैं करके, इट वुड बी सो हेल्पफुल. द गुड पार्ट इज वी आर प्योरली ओनली इनटू ट्रेनिंग. We don't do anything other than training. No AMC, okay, no software reselling, no business, only purely into training. Okay, so Office 365, Teams, OneDrive, SharePoint. So what I have done is I have only written the most selling courses. I am a one-point training solution. I can train almost all possible courses. MS Copilot, Google Workspace, Gemini, Prompt Engineering, Advanced Excel, CorelDRAW, so on. Okay, soft skills, we do cybersecurity awareness. Now how does it work? There are lots of people who sell cybersecurity products. So we go and do the training. We create the fear of loss for you, that is on the behalf of the client, and then what you can do is you can go and pitch the product. So lots of people are taking my services over there, and I have people with very good certification in CEH, CHFI. Okay, so these people go and do the trainings. We create the fear of loss for you, and then you can go and pitch in your product. Okay. So cybersecurity awareness, POSH, fire safety, email etiquette. So they are sort of bunch of soft skill trainings. Okay, once again, almost all courses over there: web application development, digital marketing, software testing. And what we can best do is, many times the person does not want plethora of courses. He wants the customization. कि भाई हमको MS Teams के अंदर ये challenges आ रही है करके, तो आप हमको ये सिखाओ. या तो there is some IT guy जिसको Office 365 का administration सीखना है. Okay, so we do this training कि अगर आपने किधर Linux किया है करके, and you want a person to go there and do the Linux training, okay, we can do this trainings for you. Okay, so the main part. So how can we work on the revenue sharing model? Okay, so first is we can bill you and you can bill the client. So I would know the what के market rates क्या चलता है कि something like that. So if 100 rupees is the market rate, okay, and you think you are a very good salesman like Tushar bhai, okay, so what I could do is I could bill you somewhere around 70, 75, 80 rupees, and now you think that you are able to bill the client 150, 200, whatever you are, my things would remain the same. Next is what happens many times कि आपके client को पता है कि आप training नहीं करते हो, and now you can't suddenly say कि भाई हाँ मैं training भी करता हूँ करके. So what I would do is I go directly bill the client and share the 20% revenue with you. So these are the two models which we work for, and if there's some other idea, I'm ready to work on that also. Okay, these are some of the new HR services that we work. So I have some good news for software development companies. So we work with Tata also, Tata Institute of Social Science, which happens to be at Govandi. So I have 300 to 350 plus freshers. Now these freshers can work on your AI, software development, media and graphics. But you need to understand these people can work for you. They can come down into your office, they can work online, and you're not supposed to pay a single penny to them. At the end of the semester आपको सिर्फ उनको सर्टिफिकेट देना है कि वो लोग 360 आवर्स आपके साथ काम कर रहे हैं करके, बिकॉज अगर आप सर्टिफिकेट नहीं दोगे तो बेचारा बच्चा एग्जाम नहीं बैठ पाएगा. सो यू नो दिस BCom, BA, BSc, there's a new course that has come up, there's BVOC, Bachelor in Vocational, where they have to compulsorily do internship for 3 years, 6 semesters. So in case if you're a software development company, these people are freshers, they have elementary knowledge, okay. But what we could do is they could build up over a time, because they 3 years they would stay with you for this thing. And other we have HR services, this we could explain over one-to-one. And these are my clients. And we were able to add Christian Builders. If you want to get it connected, I could help you there. These are some of the people I know personally. डिफेंस के साथ यही चैलेंज है करके कि अभी सब कुछ काम जैम से हो गया है. अगर आपको कुछ जैम के ऊपर गाइडेंस चाहिए, देयर इज समथिंग नोन एज डायरेक्ट ऑर्डर्स, जो आपको जैम के बिडिंग थ्रू नहीं जाना पड़ता है. एंड इफ आई एम एबल टू हेल्प माई ब्रदर्स टू जनरेट द बिजनेस एंड टेल यू द शॉर्टकट्स एंड व्हाट थिंग्स कैन बी डन फॉर द एंटरिंग इनटू डिफेंस. बट येस, दिस थिंग्स हैव बिकम ट्रिमेंडसली कॉम्पिटिटिव. देयर आर हार्डली एनी मार्जिन्स. मेरे को वापस से कि कीबोर्ड मैन्युफैक्चरर 100 रुपये में बेच रहे हैं और ये बंदे बिड करे 80 रुपीज़ के लिए. आई डोंट नो हाउ इट वर्क्स, बट ओके, ऐसे हो रहा है. ओके, सो या दिस आर सम ऑफ माई क्लाइंट्स. इफ़ यू विश आपको किसी को कनेक्ट करना है तो मेरे को बता दीजिए. एंड दिस आर द पीपल हुम आई वर्क विद रेगुलरली, दे आर ASIRT मेंबर्स. तुषार भाई लास्ट टाइम जैसे आउटस्टैंडिंग. Okay, Tushar Shah was the person who brought me in, and I told my pain कि भाई AMC and this sort of people are good referral generators for me. So he was the first one कि almost गला का बोची पकड़ के मेरे को ASIRT के अंदर लाए हैं करके. All thanks to you, Tushar भाई.
आउटस्टैंडिंग की तो वो तो बाहर जमा था.
लास्ट टाइम सर आउटस्टैंडिंग ही थे, बुलाना पड़ा था अंदर आपको. Okay, I am done. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranav. Thank you for the insights again. So, it is now jet refill. Mr. Rohan Shah. आपने इन सबको तो इनको देखा होगा कल, और इनका फ़ोटो सब जगह घूम रहा है. ही वॉज वन विद द इन द स्टेडियम विद द फ्लैग. तो ये तो सबको मतलब इंटरनेशनली फेमस हो गए हैं. सो रोहन शाह द लकी मैस्कॉट. हमने इनको इंस्ट्रक्ट किया है कि वो संडे भी जाएं. हम में से किसी और को उनके साथ जाना है तो जा सकते हैं, बिकॉज टिकट्स हैं उनके पास. मिस्टर रोहन शाह, बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज हियर.
Thank you, Kaustubh, for the lovely introduction. Kaustubh, one more thing. एवरी टाइम मेरा प्रेजेंटेशन लास्ट में क्यों होता है? क्योंकि सिनर्जी के वक्त भी अपना नहीं द थिंग इज दैट के सिनर्जी के वक्त तभी बाहर टेंडर का प्रेशर था और आज ऑक्शन का प्रेशर है, तो उसमें मैं आधा पीपीटी भूल ही जा रहा हूँ. Okay. Thank you, ASIRT board, for giving us the opportunity to present me and my company, and thank you, lovely ASIRT friends, for coming and making a grand success. Yes. So before we start the presentation, खाली एक सिंपल सा पूछ रहा हूँ कि जब भी क्लाइंट का प्रेशर आता है, बॉस का डेडलाइन होता है और उसमें आपका प्रिंटर का टेंट्रम्स होता है, तो तभी आप लोग क्या करते हो? एक गोस्ट स्टोरी बन जाता है और इस गोस्ट को भगाता हूँ मैं, क्योंकि अभी हेलोविन भी बना रहे, तो मैंने थीम भी हेलोविन वाला ही रखा है. So myself Rohan Shah, owner at Jet Refill World, and we are proud owner of our company, and we are purely specialized in new printers, new cartridges, printer on rental, printer repairing and refurb printer. So basically we are one-stop solution for your printing partners. So today I am going to speak on printer on rental and refilling of cartridges, right? सभी आते we are talking with the SIs. तो सबसे पहला SIs का प्रॉब्लम क्या आता है इन सेलिंग ऑफ द न्यू प्रिंटर्स? तो सबसे पहला तो मार्जिन ही नहीं होता है. लाइक अभी कोई भी क्लाइंट का आपका ऑर्डर आता है, तो अभी क्लाइंट भी इतने स्मार्ट हो गए हैं कि पहले सबसे पहले अमेजोन पे जाएगा या गूगल पे जाएगा, प्रिंटर मॉडल नंबर डाल देगा एंड विल चेकआउट के भाई ये प्राइस तो इतने में मिलता है. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल उसमें मार्जिन आपका निकल गया। इनकेस अगर रिलेशंस भी होता है आप लोग का, तो शर्म के मारे कस्टमर आपको ऑर्डर भी दे देता है, भाई ये प्रिंटर हमको भिजवा दो, ये डिलीवरी करवा दो, वो होता है। तो अभी डिलीवरी के लिए कैसा होता है, अभी आप कोई डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर के पास से लेते हो तो व्हाट दे डू, दे जनरल टेल यू टू आइदर तुम लेमिंगटन आ जाओ, लेमिंगटन से लेके जाओ, या मेरा दूसरा ऑफिस अंधेरी है तो अंधेरी से लेके जाओ। सो एक छोटे से प्रिंटर के लिए वहाँ पे जहाँ पे आपका मार्जिन 500 रुपीज़ या 1000 रुपीज़ या 1500 रुपया मैक्स है, तो वहाँ पे यू सेंड योर पर्सन, योर डिलीवरी पर्सन या जो भी कोई आपका पर्सन है, यू सेंड द पर्सन टू पिक अप द प्रिंटर एंड वहाँ पे जाके कस्टमर के वहाँ डिलीवरी करता है। ये सब भी हो जाता है। उसके बाद आता है इंस्टॉलेशन ऑफ द प्रिंटर। अभी कभी बार ऐसा होता है कि नेटवर्क में इंस्टॉलेशन करना है, बट अपना इंजीनियर को प्रॉब्लम होता है, या तो लैन में कुछ इशू होता है या तो सिस्टम स्लोज होते हैं, तो उसमें इंस्टॉलेशन में हाईएस्ट टाइम चला जाता है। और एंड ऑफ द डे अगेन मार्जिन, अगर 500,000 रुपया मिल रहा है वो भी प्रिंटर्स बेचने पे, और मेरे को इंस्टॉलेशन तो फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट में करके देना है, तो उसमें भी आपके पास कुछ बचता नहीं है। एंड ऑफ द डे यू आर वेस्टिंग द टाइम ऑफ योर इंजीनियर और द डिलीवरी पर्सन जो भी आपका है। मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट आता है मेंटेन ऑफ कार्टेजेस। ये सब भी हो जाता है, प्रिंटर बेच दिया, डिलीवरी भी कर दिया, मेंटेनेंस भी हो गया, बट अभी कार्टेजेस खत्म हो जाता है। तो क्या होता है, कभी कभार कस्टमर आप ही को बोलता है, सर आप ही ने प्रिंटर बेचा है तो आप ही को मुझे कार्टेज देना पड़ेगा, चाहे आप नया दो, रिफिल दो, जो भी देना है, बट यू ओनली हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ द प्रिंटर। एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली अपने को कभी कभार ऐसा है, आप लोग को भी ऐसा लगता है कि यार प्रिंटर का AMC लेना ही नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि इसमें कुछ रहता नहीं है, और एक चीज़ के लिए 4 बार फ़ोन आता है, सर आज मेरा प्रिंटर में से प्रिंट नहीं आ रहा है, सर आज मेरा जेरोक्स नहीं चल रहा है, सर आज मेरा स्कैनिंग नहीं चल रहा है। तो केस में भी आपको बार बार डिस्टर्ब करते हैं। ये सब होने के बाद भी कस्टमर अगर ओरिजिनल क्लाइंट का आपको ऑर्डर देता है, यू नेवर नो कि वो ओरिजिनल कार्टेज है या डुप्लीकेट कार्टेज, बिकॉज आजकल बाहर से HP के बॉक्स बोलो या कैनन के बॉक्स बोलो, यू गो फॉर एनी ब्रांडेड बॉक्स, जस्ट आप होलोग्राम स्कैन करोगे उसमें आपको ओरिजिनल ही दिखता है, बट अंदर क्या मटेरियल है वो इनफैक्ट हमको भी नहीं पता चलता है कार्टेज ओरिजिनल है या डुप्लीकेट, अनटिल अनलेस हम लोग जब भी ओपन करते हैं, रिफिल करते हैं, रिसाइकलिंग करते हैं, एट दैट टाइम वी कम टू नो कि दिस कार्टेज इज रिफिल और डुप्लीकेट। तो ये सब का प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन एक ही है, प्रिंटर ऑन रेंटल। इसमें क्या करना है, वी विल गिव यू फ्री प्रिंटर टू यू एंड योर क्लाइंट्स। तो उसका रीज़न ये है, फर्स्टली वी डू ऑडिट फॉर यू और योर क्लाइंट्स। जहाँ पे भी कोई भी कस्टमर को कुछ भी रिक्वायरमेंट्स होता है फॉर द प्रिंटर्स या ऑन रेंटल, सो वी डू what kind of features is the customer is looking for, whether customer is looking for a multifunction printer or it's looking only a mono printer with network, duplex, ADF, जो भी चाहिए। So and what is the number of usage per month and what are the number of user that are going to use. So we do a small type of audit कि what kind of printer is going to suits you. Second आता है, it's a new printer. Whenever we give any printer on rental, it's 100% mandatory, it's a new printer. Whether you're looking for A3 size Xerox machine or you're looking for a small printer, हम लोग new printer ही देते हैं, and that too depends on the customer's requirement and your usage. Thirdly is recycling of toner cartridge. अभी कभी कभार क्या होता है कि रेंटल में और पैसा कमाने के लिए है ना, मैनी ऑफ द लोकल वेंडर्स व्हाट दे डू, दे प्रोवाइड यू रिफिलिंग ऑफ द कार्ट्रिजेस। सो इसमें क्या और 2 पैसा ज़्यादा मिल जाता है। सो वी आर द ओनली वन हु गिव यू रिसाइकल कार्ट्रिज, वी नेवर डू अ रिफिल ऑफ द कार्ट्रिजेस। मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इज वाइट कॉलर, वी ऑल्सो डू अ वाइट लेबलिंग जॉब। लाइक मैनी ऑफ द कस्टमर के वहाँ ऐसा होता है कि लाइक अभी ऑर्डर आ गया है, करना क्या है, बट उसके लिए मेरे पास मैन पावर नहीं है। जैसे तुषार भाई के लिए राजू भाई है, तो वैसे प्रिंटर के लिए रोहन भाई है। We also have pan India presence, like whether if you want to go any remote place जहाँ पे भी customers जहाँ पे आपके है pan India base पे solutions चाहिए, managed print solutions भी हो गया, even they want a printer, वो जो भी है वो भी हम उनको rentals पे दे सकते हैं, that to pan India services. Now extra miles, what is extra miles? अभी यहाँ पे लास्ट टाइम भी मैंने सीनियर में बताया था, देयर आर मैनी ऑफ द ASIRT फ्रेंड्स हु आर गिविंग अस द रेगुलर ऑर्डर, बट उनके क्लाइंट्स कैसे होते हैं, हॉस्पिटल्स हो गए या फार्मासीज हो गए या अपना जो स्कूल्स वगैरह, मतलब स्कूल्स तो नहीं, बट दिस कस्टमर्स आर वर्किंग ऑन इवन संडेज ऑल्सो। उनके लिए अपना 26 जैन या 15 अगस्त ये वगैरह कोई मायने नहीं रखता है। सो दे आर वर्किंग डे एंड नाइट, दे आर ऑल्सो वर्किंग फॉर ऑल द 7 days। तो इन दैट केस हम ऐसे नहीं बोलते सर आज संडे है, आज हमारा ऑफिस बंद है, या आज 26 जनवरी है, तो इवन वी ऑल्सो प्रोवाइड द सर्विस ऑन 26 जनवरी ऑल्सो। We are cost effective, we give you bare minimum rate difference of 30 to 40%. And apart from that, as I mentioned, we give you printer of A3, A4 both. Even if the customer is looking for a color printer, we also give color printer on rental. And apart from this, we have to give a free pick and drop service to you or your client. In case if you have any requirement for your clients, तो आपको सिर्फ हमको कॉल फॉरवर्ड करना है, बॉस ये जगह पे जाना है, आपके बंदों को भेजना है, यहाँ से कार्टेज लाना है, कार्टेज देना है, एंड इवन जो भी वहाँ पे करना है, वी विल डू इट. So these are the brands we are working with. Like if the customer is looking for HP, so we can provide the HP printer. We can also provide a Canon, Samsung, Epson, Brother and Kyocera printer. So basically it's purely depend what of the customer is and what kind of features they are looking for. We most important आता है for as a SI कि what will benefits you. Until unless there is no अपना सपना money तो कोई हमको पहचानेगा नहीं, right? So trust, सबसे पहले है trust. As everybody know, we don't deal with any kind of stationery, no software, no hardware. हमको कीबोर्ड, माउस, रैम क्या होता है वो भी पता नहीं है. We are purely specialized in printers and printer consumables, right? Second is recurring business. ऐसा है कि it's only you will be sharing your invoices to your customer. All the backend team, our backend team will be doing the work. जैसे pick and drop of servicing हो गया, printer installation हो गया, printer नया delivery भी करना है तो even we will going to do that. So what you do, आपको सिर्फ आपका invoices भेजना है, बाकी everything will be taken care by us. Third is latest technology. If the customer is growing and they want a latest technology, they want to upgrade the system as well as the printer, तो we can upgrade the printer as and when they required. इसमें कोई restriction नहीं. आज बड़ा छोटा ऑफिस है तो आज 10 एम्प्लॉय है तो ये प्रिंटर रखा, कल उठ के 20-25 एम्प्लॉय है तो उनके लिए बड़ा रिक्वायरमेंट रहेगा, तो we can also provide the bigger printer as per their requirements. And fourth is most important, peace of mind. कल उठ के कुछ भी प्रिंटर के रिलेट आता है, एनीथिंग प्रॉब्लम, वेदर इट्स अ प्रिंटर ब्रेकडाउन और एरर और इवन इन टर्म्स ऑफ इंस्टॉलेशन, यू नीड टू ओनली कॉन्टेक्ट अस. वी आर द वन पॉइंट सॉल्यूशन फॉर यू. नाउ माय सेकंड एलसीडी इज रिफिलिंग ऑफ टोनर कार्ट्रिजेस. अभी कैसा है कि लाइक सी एवरीबडी, अभी किसके पास यूजेज ज़्यादा नहीं रहेगा, दे माइट बी अ स्मॉल ऑफिस और मिड साइज ऑफिस जहाँ पे उनको रिफिलिंग्स का रिक्वायरमेंट ज़्यादा है, दे माइट बी नॉट लुकिंग फॉर अ प्रिंटर ऑन रेंटल, राइट? या जो भी, या तो उनके पास एग्जिस्टिंग ऑलरेडी प्रिंटर है, सो दे माइट बी डूइंग अ रिफिलिंग ऑन अ रेगुलर बेसिस. फॉर दैट केस वी कैन ऑल्सो हेल्प यू. इसमें वी आर वेरी सिंपल, वी सेंड आवर ऑफिस पर्सन टू योर ऑफिस और योर क्लाइंट ऑफिस, जहाँ पे वो कार्ट्रिजेस पिकअप करके आएगा, हमारे रिफिल स्टेशन में रिफिलिंग करेगा एंड देन ही विल बैक डू द डिलीवरी टू द कस्टमर्स. और इसमें हमारे पास एडवांटेज क्या मालूम है, बिकॉज वी हैव ऑल ब्रांड्स ऑफ प्रिंटर, सो वेन एवर वी डू एनी काइंड ऑफ रिफिलिंग फॉर द कस्टमर और एनीथिंग, तो वी डू अ चेकिंग एट आवर प्लेस. बिफोर विदाउट चेकिंग वी डोंट डिलीवर द टोनर टू द कस्टमर्स. तो इसमें क्या है, जो लाइनिंग्स का प्रॉब्लम आता है या जो डॉट्स का प्रॉब्लम आता है या जो डार्कनेस का प्रॉब्लम आता है, सो वी कैन रियली डिस्टिंग्विश कि ये पहले आपका प्रिंट आउट ऐसा था, अभी आफ्टर डूइंग द रिफिलिंग हमने ऐसा प्रॉपर करके दिया. वी ऑल्सो गिव द टेस्ट पेज टू देम ऑल्सो. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, हम जो रिफिलिंग करते हैं हम उसमें पूरा ग्रामेज डालते हैं. लाइक आई कैन से टेक्निकल थिंग, ऑन एन एवरेज 80 grams to 100 grams ऑफ द पाउडर इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर वन बेसिक टोनर. बट व्हाट हैपन, दिस लोकल स्टेशनरी उन लोग 60 grams डाल के देते, 50 grams डाल के दे देते, एंड यू नेवर नो. इनफैक्ट यू क्या, आपके कस्टमर को भी नहीं पता रहता कि एक कार्टेज में से मैंने कितना प्रिंट निकाला है. एंड ऑफ द डे ऐसे ही बोलते कि मेरा कार्टेज खत्म हो गया. सो वी ऑल्सो अश्योर यू कि मेरे एक कार्टेज में से मिनिमम इतना प्रिंट्स आएगा. सो दिस इज द वन थिंग. सेकेंडली, सेविंग. द कस्टमर के पास मतलब मल्टीपल रहते हैं, मतलब बेसिक अगर HP का बोलो तो 12 या 88 टोनर हो गया तो ये शायद इन लोग सस्ते में कर देते हैं. बट अगर दूसरा कोई टोनर होता है, दे डोंट डू इन हाउस रिफिलिंग, दे डू डायरेक्टली आउटसोर्स. तो उस केस में वी डायरेक्टली हेल्प यू टू सेव द मीडिएटर कॉस्ट. And thirdly, as I said, we do refilling for all the branches. Not only we restricted to HP, Canon or anything. Even you say Ricoh, Brother, Konica, Minolta, Kyocera. So we are specialists for that also. So ये मेरी हालत होती है, हम रिफिलिंग करते हैं, फिर बाद में हमको ASIRT में से ऑर्डर आता है तो हम डायरेक्ट ऐसे ही बैठ के लिमोजिन में चले जाते हैं. So after giving a presentation on synergy, उसके बाद really it has helped us to grow more, and nearly I can say around we have received an order of 7 lakhs from synergy till date. In one of the success story, I would like Pratik, yes.
Yeah, so thank you, Rohan. Post Synergy meeting, there was a requirement for printers at one of my clients' place because we work a lot with production houses and they work on project basis. Now they don't invest much on when they are working on project. I had a requirement of 2 printers that eventually ended up to 7, 8 printers now. And from past 4 months, they have been going on rental. So thank you very much. And it just started with one small inquiry, and now I trust that whenever there is a requirement for printer refilling or it's for on rental basis, I simply contact Rohan. He goes, he talks to the clients, and he takes care further. Thank you very much.
Thank you. As time is pressing, only last one, Jasmine, yes. I know this person don't come to Tech Day also, तो ध्यान से देख लो.
We have been doing business with Rohan from last, I guess, 2-3 years.
Yes.
So like before that, we used to work with some other service provider. तो उनसे स्विच होने के बाद इनसे जो हमको थैंक यू इनसे जो हमको फिर जो सेटिस्फेक्शन मिला है सर्विस के बारे में तो यही बोलने के लिए बोला था ना नहीं सीरियसली कोई सपोर्ट कॉल्स अगर कुछ आते हैं तो मुझे लग रहा है कि मुझे वो कोई एस्केलेट हुआ है कोई इशू कभी वापस विदिन 24 आवर्स उन्होंने कंप्लीट किया हुआ ही है. एंड बेस्ट पार्ट है कि उनके वहाँ से कभी भी ना पेमेंट के लिए फ़ोन नहीं आता
मैंने तो सिनर्जी भी अटेंड नहीं किया है. मैं रोहन के साथ बहुत टाइम से काम करता हूँ. सो इसका सर्विस बहुत अच्छा है और सबने बोला उसके बारे में, लेकिन मैं उसके बारे में एक चीज़ बोलता हूँ कि उसका बिल आने से पहले उसका टोनर रिफिल हो जाता है. वो बहुत अच्छी बात है. यस, थैंक यू सो मच रोहन.
थैंक यू एवरीवन. थैंक यू.
रोहन क्या सर्विस देता है वो तो रोहन जिंदाबाद. अरे रोहन सर्विस क्या देता है
1-to-1 करना रोहन के साथ में.
Thank you, Rohan.
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you, Rohan. और let me add, I have also had a very good experience जहाँ पे मेरा हमेशा का कस्टमर था. वही प्रिंटर की जब बात निकली, एक फ़ोन एंड उसके बाद में मेरे को कुछ नहीं करना पड़ा. कस्टमर अल्टीमेटली कॉल्ड अप कि हाँ सर प्रॉब्लम भी सॉल्व हो गया, बाकी सब भी इश्यूज़ कोई भी इश्यूज़ नहीं है. वी आर वेरी मच सेटिस्फाइड और हमको कुछ करना ही नहीं पड़ा. सो ही इज़ जस्ट अ फ़ोन कॉल अवे एंड योर इट्स अ पीस ऑफ माइंड एज ही जस्ट मेंशन. एक्सेलेंट रोहन. सो इसके बाद आई थिंक वील टेक अ ब्रेक फॉर अबाउट 15 minutes. वी आर रनिंग शॉर्ट ऑफ टाइम एंड अच्छा देखा बाकी इंग्लिश बोलने के पहले ही खड़े हो गए. चलो गाइस 15 minutes ओनली. थैंक यू.